Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2023 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew, and today we're doing day 30. This is the second to last day of the Godzilla Advent Calendar 2023. So let's go ahead and make our two selections here. Not that much lag, surprisingly. Granted, there's a bit of jittering. And looks like we're gonna get... Oh, okay, the Playmates calling 2021 minifigures. So already that's a 4-in-1. So, in the next one, we're going to be getting... Okay, a little bit of stuttering there. Looks like it's going to be... the Godzilla and Kong AirPod cases. Okay. Well, let's do this. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2023 Advent Calendar. I think I said 2023. Oh, whatever. Advent Calendar, my name is Matthew, and today we're doing day 30. This is the second last day, and we've got a bunch of stuff here, as you can tell, so let's get right into it. So as you can tell, we've got Playmates as minifigures of the Kong series, and a bootleg Godzilla and Kong AirPod case. Now, before anyone asks, where's Godzilla and Behemoth? To that I say, I don't have them yet. Here's the thing, though. When I went to actually go ahead and find what was here, there at Walmart, they had the Godzilla there, but they also had the Battle Roar figure there. Do I regret purchasing the Battle Roar? Now thinking about it, maybe a tad bit, but I'm perfectly fine with what I got. And I actually had to make an option as to which figure am I going to pick. You can imagine why. Am I going to pick a little tiny minifigure, or am I going to pick a bigger figure like that? But truth be told, I might just buy the full pack, and I don't know what I would do with these ones. But with that being said, let's go ahead and put the AirPod cases to the side here. Skullcrawler. Very inaccurate, of course, it's a minifigure, but the sculpt is actually really well done for a little minifigure. The kind of like red to yellow mustard ketchup kind of looking paint, it looks very thermal, for lack of a better term. And I especially like the way that the face is actually sculpted. You can't really see it on my camera, but it is actually sculpted pretty well. I'm trying to get it to focus. Okay, there we go. So you can kind of see it. There's like a big shadow there, and then the tail, and the hands. This is really well done. It's kind of like in a crawling pose. Next, let's look at Kong, which Kong is honestly probably one of my more least favorites of the set. But he's got a really nice sculpt. It's actually the thickest Kong I've ever seen. Look at that booty. But look at the head on this thing. Like, that's actually not that bad. And the teeth and mouth are painted all right. The slashes are just painted there. And that's kind of all the paint. It's got some gloss to it. And it's got some mild coloring here and there. But for the most part, aside from the eyes, tongue, teeth, and scars, there's really not much paint to him. Warbat. My favorite, honestly, because it's my only Warbat figure, and I still have yet to track down the 6-inch for a good price. The Warbat here actually has got a really good pose, like him just angling his wings up and his venom-tipped wings just looking super intimidating. The fangs, not painted, but they're still really good. Eyes are painted dotted yellow, and then we got like that kind of almost like desert-looking orange, and then the rest kind of like faded, kind of mustard yellow. And then, yeah, he's kind of like wrapped up. I also like how he actually comes with a stand, too, which is really good to see on a minifigure. And same with the Hellhawk. The Hellhawk is really good. And you got like the beady red eyes, the, of course, infamous little beak. And not much else in the way of paint, although the claws are painted really well. That's probably like the best thing about it. And also, like the Warbat, comes with a little stand. Although I don't think he really outright needs it, because he can stand well on his own, just to prove he's not like resting up against another kaiju, but he is prone to getting knocked over. So if you have the stand, he's not as prone to getting knocked over as much. Although, but he still can't get knocked over. Almost looks like he's on a surfing board, honestly. Surfing board Hellhawk. So that we got the minifigures out of the way. Let's go ahead and talk about these, which last time I reviewed them, you guys really seemed to like them. So let's take another look at it. This steals the mold from the Playmates Giant Kong and stretches it out to complete proportions and gives him a derpy looking face, and is cut from the top waist to the bottom of the waist. In the way of paint, this is it. Like, this is all the paint. Now, I get it. It's an AirPod case. I'm not expecting anything, but This is kind of goofy looking, even for my liking. And this steals, oh crud, and this steals the mold from the NECA Godzilla 2019. As you can tell, it is very much obvious, given the leg proportions, how there was an obvious section here that was cut for articulation here, and the jaw, which I actually kind of cleared out some of that excess plastic. And the tail was also obviously shrunk to fit in the design. These two are great, is what I would say if it wasn't for one glaring problem. The Kong, hold on, these were obviously not designed for AirPods in mind. They were action figures designed for play and stretched out to fit an AirPod case. And as a result, this Godzilla has suddenly started ripping. It's all the way down to here, and I wasn't even like forceful with this thing. All I just do is I don't really use my AirPod anymore anyway, because I have actually like have ear pods that actually connect via cord, which I much prefer than Bluetooth. But this, I get it, it's a bootleg, but this is cheap quality. Like, that is so cheap. So honestly, I wouldn't recommend it, but of course the painted claws are actually still pretty good. So overall, I think that the AirPods, hit or miss, but the little tiny minifigures, they're a plus in my opinion. Of course, because it's the real deal. But that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Believe in Jesus, accept him as your Lord and Savior today, spread the gospel, and I'll see you guys in the last day of the Godzilla 2023 Advent calendar. Peace out, everyone. God bless.